Underdog.
Today's podcast is presented by Podgo. Podgo is the easiest way for you to monetize your podcast, providing podcasters with a flat rate for ad space so you always know how much you get when you include an ad from Podgo. Apply today to become a member and immediately be connected with advertisers to fit your audience. That's podgo.co. At podgo.co.
How we doing? Welcome to your favorite pop culture drama show, the Underdog Podcast. I'm Eli Wortman, and I'm here with Josh Pasternak and Oree. Josh, how are you doing on this fine early Wednesday morning, December 2nd?
I'm doing pretty good. The squad is finally back together. This is the first time we've done a pod, all three of us together, in over a month, probably. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Today was a long day, but it was fine. Got stuff done. School as normal. This week was pretty good. The Giants got the dub, first place in NFC East. Playoffs started tomorrow. We are hosting a playoff game. As crazy as that is at 4-7. Yeah, I've been doing good. Been doing football. Played the other day. I was playing at RM. Or you go there, right?
Yeah, I go there.
Bro, their field is so nice. It's
You were on the turf field?
Yeah, we jumped one of the fences, and it was just all there ourselves. But then people were saying if security came, they would have called the cops, but they didn't come, so that's good. And then we're going there tomorrow also, or this morning, I guess. So yeah, that'll be fun.
Do you guys play what's it called? Do you play two-hand touch or tackle stuff?
It's with my group of 5, so we do just drills, routes, 2v2,
Gotcha.
We practice. We don't play.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
You guys gotta get driven there, right?
Yeah.
Or what about?
I mean, it's 10 minutes away from my house.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that far.
I'm doing good. Had a pretty uneventful day. Classes are pretty boring. My B days, which is Tuesday and Friday, are hella easy. I have band class, which is I just sit there. So it was pretty fun. But there was no food in the house today, and I was starving. So I kind of raged at my parents because they bought Chipotle for my brothers for lunch, but didn't buy me Chipotle for lunch. So Unbelievable. I just have a running theory that they don't love me as much.
Wait, I got a question.
Yep.
What do you do in between class? Relax, just lay back, and then get to your next class.
Yeah, I like to go over my notes. I'm very studious. Sometimes I'll even maybe catch up on some reading. The Bible sometimes.
Of course.
Stuff of that nature.
Of course. All right. I have a kind of conspiracy theory, kind of just a shower thought. So I do this chemistry tutoring with a couple of my friends after school, even though I'm pretty mediocre at chemistry already. And so you know how our universe, the sun is in the middle and then all the planets orbit it, right?
Yeah.
And there's the gravitational pull that keeps us in check.
Yeah.
Not the universe, but yeah, the solar system.
Thank you. And that's the same way how atoms work. The nucleus of the atom and then the orbitals, depending on how strong the pull is, it orbits it. What if we're living on an atom? What if we're literally just living on an atom? And then that atom, each little particle, I think they're called, each little particle, there's a different one of those and a different one, and it goes on forever.
So what, we're atoms of what? Another human?
Our solar system is literally just an atom.
Of what?
Of somebody's leg. and there's
Of God's leg.
no, not God's leg, someone else, like a person's leg, we're just like this smaller thing. Like on my arm right now, there's like 100 solar systems because each little atom has the nucleus, the sun, and then the orbiting things. Wouldn't that be crazy?
But not true.
How do we know it's not true? How do we know?
I
We've
mean-
never been out of the solar system.
No, I know for a fact that you do not have solar systems on your arm.
How do you know? We don't have microscopes that small.
Yes, we do.
We don't.
You can tell if they have computers on your fucking arm.
No, but computers would be like, compared to us, like 0.0000001 of a
Of a
thing.
computer?
I don't know. Or you had an interview on your other podcast.
Oh yeah, so it was pretty interesting. We did Chatter from the Cheapsies. We did a interview for Brennan Davis, who's a really, really good baseball player. He plays for the Cubs organization. He's in the minors, but he was the number 2 ranked prospect in the Cubs organization and number 76 overall in like the top 100, which is pretty freaking crazy. So
He's really good.
yeah, he's really, really good. And he's only 20. He got drafted out of high school, so he's got a lot of potential.
Any interesting?
Is he like AAA or AA?
No. He's only been in single A, but he also played in the where during like the 2020 season he was in the separate location
Did he talk about that?
where they had like what?
Did he talk about that? 'Cause, like there was no information coming out of the altar.
Yeah, we talked to him about that. He said it was really cool and that it was basically just like a bunch of like the top minor leaguers of each organization just practicing together and playing live games.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go check that out if you haven't already. That's a very good interview. I haven't seen it yet, but I will. It comes out tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it'll be once this podcast's up, it'll be up.
All right, cool. Definitely want to listen to that. And then another thing we want to touch on at the beginning. Actually, yeah, we'll touch on this. The boxing. Did either of you guys watch the boxing?
I watched everything.
I watched it with you, kinda, or like you were watching. I was listening because I wasn't paying for that.
Oree, what you watched? I only watched the last 3 fights.
Okay, I only watched the Paul fight and the Tyson fight.
You said you watched everything. Are you kidding me?
I watched everything important.
Yeah, no. Those are the only 2 I actually did.
Nobody cares about the other stuff, but I really like fighting. So what'd you think about the fights? I thought they were pretty bad.
I mean, they did their job. They were entertaining, right?
I see, like, okay, so the Jake Paul fight against Nate Robinson, that was pretty horrible. Like they were just
Entertaining.
hugging. It was not. It was not entertaining boxing.
Come on. You seeing a man, a super athlete, drop head first onto a floor.
No. That part was entertaining, but that part was at the end. I'm saying the fight, the actual fight itself, was trash.
Yeah, Nate Robinson's out here like.
Yeah, I don't know what this man said. He was training 2 days a week for a year, and you don't know how to throw a punch, buddy?
I feel like 2 days a week for a boxing match is not enough.
Nothing.
No, 2 days. No. 2 times a day
2 days.
a year.
Okay.
So like,
Man, get a new trainer. That shit was not working.
yeah, get a new trainer. Bro.
Not working. So I mean, I thought it
I mean,
was
Jake Paul is also bigger, stronger.
younger.
I mean, Nate
heavier.
Robinson won the dunk contest at like 5'7".
Yeah.
So he's pretty strong too.
Yeah, I mean, and Nate Robinson was the one that initiated the fight. So like, he knew Jake's size going into it, and at the end of the day,
Yeah,
Nate just had no idea how to throw a punch.
yeah, he just didn't know how to throw. And then Mike Tyson, I thought it should have gone to Tyson for sure.
Yeah, but
He
they
won that fight.
Yeah.
weren't gonna. Like Tyson had chances to knock him out.
That's true, but he should have won the fight. It was a draw. I was like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they knew going into it it'd be a draw.
You think they just
Didn't they say there's gonna be like no winner announced?
Like there was like leaked rules that was like, oh, they're gonna try not to knock each other out, which it looked like that was true, and also that there wasn't gonna be a winner, which also ended up being true.
What do you think about that fight?
It was entertaining. I mean, I liked from what I heard at least, Tyson, and from the videos I've watched, it looked like Tyson literally just looked like a 50-year-old version of himself.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it didn't really look like he was a completely new fighter, nothing like that. It was just a 50-year-old version of himself, which was fun to watch, I think, especially for people that watch him in his prime. And then Roy Jones, I think, similar stuff, but just not as entertaining of a boxer, really.
Well, the problem
What I heard was Roy Jones, like in his prime, was more like a fast guy and like more athletic. So since he's older, it's like
Harder,
less to his advantage. But then Tyson was obviously more of like a heavyweight, like pound for pound, gonna knock your shit out. So it's like more to his advantage.
I think
Just
that's
stay
right.
put and fuck you up.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, as you said, Tyson just kind of like will corner you slowly, walks around, and Jones is a lot of movement. He'll run around a lot, and at his age, he just can't do that as effectively. And so, I think that's why Tyson kind of outboxed him.
Yeah, I think overall the boxing was entertaining, and I didn't pay for it, but if I did, I think I would have got my money's worth from those two fights, in my opinion.
Pretty much, you did pay for it.
Well, my dad paid for it.
But still, you paid for it.
Yeah, but I don't want to be like, I got my money's worth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or did you pay for it or did you pirate it?
No, I just watched it on YouTube right after.
Oh, that was smart, but I would have got notifications.
No, I turned off all my notifications, so.
That's kind of smart. Yeah, and it was just entertaining overall. But I kind of like what I liked was Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, we didn't even talk.
Oh my God.
He's just
So funny.
Like me and Josh playing COD, and I'm just like laughing the whole time.
He was amazing.
Yeah, they got to put him on more stuff. Put him on Monday Night Football. I don't care.
Seriously.
Get him in the booth. Whatever you put him in, just get it done because
he was great there.
He's great. It brings more like it like takes the professionalism out of it and just makes it like chill, like laid back.
Well, yeah, I think that like the job of the announcers, it's kind of like a watch party. Like I'm watching it with you, so explain it to me, but also like be excited and be cool and funny.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. Josh, you got the on this day?
Yeah, on this day in history, or this national holiday, I guess. I had another one that I was gonna say, but they didn't approve of the holiday.
I approve.
I didn't approve.
Eli did not like the day, National Day. So the other one, less fun one, is
You would have laughed too much.
not heartwarming. A lesser one is National Eat a Red Apple Day.
No, but now people know what it is. It's like
People don't know what it is, Eli.
Josh, I literally saw on Madeline Klein's story. She's like doing this whole thing for it. Whatever.
Maybe she has it.
It's a big.
That'd be fucked.
Nah.
I can't believe this, Eli. You made Josh pick fucking Red Apple Day? Like, what? Not even a day?
So yeah, December 1st, National Red Apple Day. Or Eat an Apple Day. No, Red Apple Day. Eat a Red Apple Day.
Eat a Red Apple Day. Talking about some more shitty stuff. Let's talk about the top 10 NFC East quarterbacks. Let's run down our list. Or you'll go last. Josh, go first. Hit us with your list.
All right. Let me pull it up. So we're going in order.
Go from
One.
best to worst.
Best to worst, yeah. So this is 2020. Whoever played in 2020, or whoever was on a roster in 2020 on the NFC East. So some of these QBs may not have played this year. Some of these QBs may have played very limited games. Some of the QBs may have played all the games. Number 1 overall, first pick in the NFC East QB draft. The Dallas Cowboys select Dak Prescott. All right. I don't know why I said it like that. Dak Prescott, number 1. Daniel Dimes, number 2. This is gonna be a cold take, a hot take. No, hot take. Yeah, hot take. Carson Wentz, number 3.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay.
He's not good, but he's better than number 4, which is Kyle Allen. Number 5, Andy Dalton. Number 6, Alex Smith. Number 7, Dwayne the Train Haskins.
No way.
Number 8, Jalen Hurts. Dwayne Haskins has starting experience, and he's actually a good QB. He just needs to be put in the right system, I think. Number 9, the meme himself, Ben DiNucci. And number 10, the GOAT, QB with the highest passer rate in the whole Giants history, Alex Tanney.
NFL history,
Alex Tanney.
Alex, let's go. He's the boy. All right, my list is a little bit different. You missed out on a couple guys I would have liked to see. But here's my list. Coming in number 1, you got Dan Dimes. The reason I didn't put the injured quarterbacks on here is because they're injured. They're not going to be able to perform if they're injured. Come on. Now, it is a little bit ironic that I say that, and Daniel Jones is on this list. But he is tough as nails. He's going to play through it. He's coming back, week of Arizona, and he's going to have a week. So
He's just on the Giants.
Shush. Dan Dimes, number 1. Coming in number 2, the check down king himself, Alex Smith. I think he's played well, especially on one leg as well. I really like him, so he's coming in number 2. Number 3, I don't actually know this guy's name. Garrett Gilbert. Garrett Gilbert, number 3. He kept up with the Steelers in his first NFL game in maybe forever. I don't know. I didn't do my homework. But he's coming in at number 3 because he kept it close with the second best team in the NFL. Number 4, the Red Rocket, Andy Dalton. He's been playing pretty good. You got to put him there at number 4. Number 5, Jalen Hurts. I think he needs a chance down there in Philadelphia. He's doing some great job as a backup. I texted Josh before the game last night. I said, over under 15 throws. We both took the under, and we were both right. He threw the ball 1 time. But give him more chances. He's number 5.
Do you know how many snaps he had?
He had 3, but one of them was called back for a penalty, so actually 2. He was on the field for 3 snaps, I guess. Number 6, coming in right behind Jalen Hurts, Alex Tanney. Best completion percentage in the NFL. He needs to be on this list. At number 7 is a good spot. And behind him is Ben DiNucci. He made a great sidearm incompletion a couple weeks ago. Great quarterback. Next, Colt McCoy. I think he's going to put on a show next week. He's 1-0 against the Seahawks. It might have been in 2011, but that does not matter. He's going to put on a show, and he was a great college quarterback, according to my dad. Next, Red Rocket 2.0, Carson Wentz.
Wow.
Real quick before Oree goes, I saw a thing where the Jerry Jones compared their QB situation to the Broncos. It was the funniest thing ever. Where Jerry Jones had a third-string QB who he drafted, who actually plays QB, versus the Broncos, who had a receiver who played QB in 2017, be their QB. And he said, yeah, our situation didn't get enough respect. We pretty much had the same situation as the Broncos down there.
Oh, gosh. Closing out my list, Dwayne Haskins, the worst quarterback in the NFL right now. Or what do you?
It's all list. All right, so I have a much shorter list because I think all these guys, they don't deserve to be called quarterbacks. The only people that deserve to be called quarterbacks are number 1, Dak Prescott. Number 2, Danny Dimes. And number 3, Jalen Hurts, man. And it's done. That's my top 3. Carson Wentz is not even a quarterback. He's an imposter, baby.
You respect it. I respect it.
I get him out of here. We need Jalen Hurts. This man can play. I believe.
He's not going to be better than Carson Wentz.
I believe in the man.
Dude, Carson Wentz.
He might be better than Carson Wentz, but he's not better, overall than Carson Wentz.
No, I think he's going to work in the system a little better. He can move in the pocket a little bit at least.
I mean, Carson Wentz is a decent mobile quarterback.
But he can't throw the ball. Like his reads are horrible. He misses wide
Bro,
open receivers.
His interception last night was the funniest thing ever. His receiver was running the in route. He thought he was either running like a corner or a fade, and he just threw it right to Jamal Adams, whoever the fuck the safety was. And it was
He's so bad. He's
funniest
so
thing.
bad.
Meanwhile, that play should not have happened. 4th and 4, down by 11. Kick a fucking field goal with 4 minutes left.
That was the 4th and 4.
Yeah, kick a field goal, please.
I don't know. The thought is your offense sucks so bad you don't trust them to get anywhere near a touchdown ever again. So
you're gonna do no. You score the field goal. At least bring yourself within. You got
Yeah, I agree. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I mean, sure, keep Doug.
Do you think Peterson's fired after this year?
I mean, I hope not.
Gotta be.
Probably.
He's gotta be. He's on the hot seat at least.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy
Yeah.
they put a statue for him. It's crazy they put a statue for that guy.
They did?
Yeah, they have a statue in the front with him and Nick Foles doing up that little Philly special. Hey, I mean, it's a losing franchise. You only have one Super Bowl.
When you have Nick Foles be the statue, not Carson Wentz.
Yep, that shows you. Get him out of there. I just smashed my controller with the baseball bat accidentally.
It's like Oree with his computer.
All right, Josh, you want to talk about that Giants game? 1917 Giants-Bengals.
Nail biter.
Nail biter. In my opinion, the worst outcome compared to the predicted outcome. It was too close of a game. That was supposed to be a blowout, but it was a very close game. Along with that, we lost our starting quarterback for at least a week when we need him to make this playoff run. Overall thoughts on the game, who won us the game, maybe in particular, maybe what phase of the ball, and some sketchy things moving forward.
Overall thoughts of the game, I mean, if Daniel Jones stayed healthy, we win that game by a lot more. Our defense, I mean, it shows time and time again I think we're a top defense in the league, but we're definitely an above average defense. Our defense is carrying the workload of our team. I mean, we rely on them way too much, but luckily they come up clutch yet again. They were in field goal range. We forced a fumble, caused us to win the game. Yeah. I mean, our defense won us this game, and specifically Logan Ryan. He forced 2 fumbles, 1 fumble.
Forced fumble and recovered it.
Yeah, so I mean, our defense is absolute goons. Patrick Graham, one of the best defensive coordinators in the game, top 3. Hopefully he sticks with us. If not, Eli said we might get Matt Patricia, which I would actually like because him and Joe Judge both New England guys.
I mean, my theory just originally is don't fix it if it ain't broke. I think this goes for both of us. We would love to have Patrick Graham next year.
Yeah, I'd much rather prefer Graham over Patricia, but Patricia is not a bad downgrade at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was a good game, a rough game. Our special teams, though, when you have a head coach who's used to be a special teams coach, you'd assume that special teams is going to be good, and it has been all year, every game, except this game, where we had 2 penalties and a kick return for the touchdown. So,
almost a punt return to lose us the game.
Yeah.
Brown didn't make that tackle. Whew.
And I didn't watch the game because I was doing football. I had it on my phone, but then my phone was about to die, so I was just watching on the scoreboard. But Eli was watching much more. And then also Daniel Jones, 3 straight games without a turnover.
That's big. And he's tough as nails. He played with the injury. You love to see that.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the majority of the thoughts I have. I mean, Colt McCoy missed a couple of easy passes. Should have been completed. One should have been a touchdown.
I think now, like, that he's gonna get first team snaps. It's gonna be much better.
I agree. And then the only other thing I have is offensive line. Looks great. I mean, Shane Lemieux's playing a vast majority of the snaps. Andrew Thomas has looked solid for 4 weeks now.
With Mark Colombo, we've let up 3.1 sacks a game. With Dave DeGuglielmo, 0.0.
That's true. And I think the backbone of this offensive line Nick Gates, he is a beast.
Monster.
He's a beast. Talking Giants, alpha male Nick. He's so good. And it's his first year playing center. Only better things to come off of this.
Was he on the Giants last year? I remember
Yeah, he
him.
played guard. I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure my cousin, he was like up front, and he high-fived him, and he asked him his bench press, and he was 350 or something crazy. Like a year ago. Yeah, he was a decent guard, I think. I mean, I don't think I remember him necessarily, but
Yeah.
his center work has been just great.
Doesn't it worry you, though, that you barely beat a team without their starting quarterback? Especially when it's the Bengals.
Next question.
All right, cool.
No. Yeah, yes, it was bad, but also kick return for a touchdown. Our QB gets injured, and then we can't really do anything. And then special teams fails. It was a lot of shitty stuff went our way, but two plays away from winning by 15.
Yeah, our defense let up 3 points and then a waste time touchdown. Spinning the narrative a little bit, but we'll do it.
All right.
3 points outside of if you look at the whole drive, they started at the 50. That's on the special teams. They had a 25-yard penalty where our defender literally didn't touch a guy. Let me see if I can pull it up. Literally just did not touch a guy. And then they score a touchdown on the 1-yard line. But, I mean, you're just excited with this defense, this young defense. Or this is the penalty. This is crazy. He does not touch the guy until the ball gets there. It's in the end zone. I wish I could show you guys, but if you go Talking Giants Instagram, scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's not a.
Did they not review that?
You can't. They took that rule away.
Oh yeah, they took that out. My bad.
It shouldn't have been in the first place. But come on, make some better calls, please. Daniel Jones threw the deep ball well. Evan Ingram
made a nice catch.
We're not gonna. He had a fumble though, and a bad fumble.
And he's horrible, but he did have a nice catch. I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah, he had 2 good plays. He had 2 really good plays.
Yeah, I feel like we just can't talk about him because it's the announcer. I'll credit the announcer. He was like, you really just don't know with this guy. 1 minute you just absolutely love him, and 1 minute you hate him more than anyone on the team.
I feel bad for him, personally though, because I said this a couple weeks ago after the Washington game. He's not right in the head mentally. You can just tell him sidelines. He just looks depressed.
Yeah.
But like I said, in the nicest way possible, be depressed somewhere else.
Yeah.
I've had enough with him. No offense to you, Evan Ingram. I doubt you're watching, but
what do you mean? All the Johnsons.
Yeah.
We can't have it anymore. We can't have him anymore. It's enough. Enough is enough. All right, let's hop into the cliff.
The cliff.
All right, starting off the cliff. This one nobody will know. Actually, a couple of these nobody will really know about. I'm hoping. Guess what the name of the referee that was calling the Roy Jones-Mike Tyson fight's name was?
Oh, something Corona. Yeah. I remember.
Yes, you're right. It's Roy Corona.
I remember.
That whole fight happening was so quote unquote 2020. And then to have a guy last name Corona facilitate the fight, that's awesome.
Amazing.
It's great. Second, I don't know if this is a word, but I'm going to butcher this. Conspiracy theists. People that like conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theorists. That's what I'm going.
I don't even know.
In Utah, there was a random sculpture, just a random metal sculpture found in the middle of the desert. And people been talking, don't know what it is. The conspiracy theories are going crazy. Personally, I think it was just an artist that wanted to promote their art, throws it out there, no people are going to conspiracize about it, and that's some good publicity and a good piece of art you made.
But they get no credit out of it.
No, because I heard this thing where it's if they said their name, they would it'd be illegal because you can't like publicly place art or some shit. I don't know, but no, it like make like if they see that, and since everybody's seen that now, and then they go to an art show and then make pieces like that, people will be like, oh shit, I need to buy this.
Mm.
So conspiracy theorists, they're a winner. And then this next one, I've been talking to Josh, talking to Oree about this for a while. Oree mostly. Rachel Lupa.
Oh my goodness.
She is Trevor Bauer and now Yasiel Puig's agent. She's 26 years old, which is ridiculous. I think she's one of the only female agents, might be the only one. Not fully sure. But she, first of all, well, Oree has her on his cliff too. So I'll leave a couple of the things for him. But she's been a winner. Obviously, signing Yasiel Puig is big. Starting her vlog. We talk about Trevor Bauer all the time. She started one on the Momentum channel, which is awesome to watch. Really cool to watch. Love those. And then there was another thing. Oh, she was on Forbes under 30 list of like of successful people, I guess, which is really cool. And I didn't realize she was getting as much national media as she is. And she's really cool. So she's a winner for me. Next. Garrett Patterson. Anybody know who that is?
I know the Buffalo running back.
There you go.
The dude that got 400 yards and 8 touchdowns?
Yes. My grandpa told me I had to talk about him, so I snuck him in here. The fact that we don't know his name off the top of our head is crazy. He scored 8 touchdowns and rushed for 409 yards in one football game.
It's insane.
Crazy.
I think the 8 touchdowns is more insane.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think so too. But the fact that like most running backs, they go, okay, let's get an 1,000-yard season. He almost got half of that in a game.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Dude's bouncing off of him. I mean, this alone.
You know what his season totals are?
What?
You know what his season totals are?
I don't know, but in the past 2 games, he's rushed for over 700 yards. In 2 games. That's unbelievable. So I haven't done a deep dive on him yet, but I follow him on Instagram now. He's got 19,000 followers, which isn't that much. But that is cool. That is just cool stuff. And he'll probably get a lot of NFL coverage now. I assume, right? He'll get drafted, right?
I mean, I'm sure he will. Someone who does that, it's got to be good enough, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's going to be like a first-round pick. He's definitely going to be in the league, though.
Yeah. And then finally, I got Nico Lalos. This guy, what's so funny?
Who are these people?
Nico Lalos got a shout-out from LeBron Sunday morning because he was activated from the Giants practice squad. And he went to Dartmouth College. Nico Lalos, the defensive lineman for the New York Giants, number 53. He got activated from the Giants practice squad the day of the game, and he ends up coming up big with a pick, with QB pressures, and helping Logan Ryan force that fumble. Big day for the kid. He went to high school, the same high school that LeBron went to. LeBron just needs to wish him luck every single week. He had a great first week in the NFL, and it helped us win this game. And
Got a pick on like his second ever snap. Insane.
What? Oh, yeah, it's a good pick, too. Laying out for it.
Yeah.
Good pick. All right, those are my risers. Josh, what do you got?
All right. Did I put it in the notes or? Yeah, I put it in my notes. All right, risers. Oree's favorite quarterback in the Eagles, Jalen Hurts. Now that they're still in playoff hunt, but now that they're getting more and more hate and Carson Wentz is getting worse and worse by the day, he's going to get the snaps up. He's going to get the throws in. He's going to get the reps in. It was released that he had more first-team reps this week also. So he's on the rise. I mean, who knows? We could see the new dawn of Jalen Hurts at starting QB for the Eagles on First Take. That's what Max Kellerman has been screaming about for the past 5 to 10 weeks. She's like, give Jalen Hurts a start. Bench Carson Wentz. Give Jalen Hurts a start. bench Carson Wentz. It's going to make him better. It's going to make Carson Wentz more better. It's going to be like, do all this, this, and this. So maybe Doug Peterson will listen to Max Kellerman and put Jalen Hurts in. Next.
Even DK was calling for it. DK Metcalf.
Yeah,
Was?
DK was asking too.
DK was like, come in. What
Next.
college did DK go to?
Ole Miss. Was that a question or like a trivia, like a got ya?
No, I had no idea. I was like, I think he went to a decently big school, and I remember he got injured. He got a neck
Him
injury.
and A.J. Brown were at the same school.
Oh, A.J. Brown. Oh, gosh. I
Two
mean, who's the
monsters.
quarterback? They must have been a shitter if they couldn't get stuff going.
DK Metcalf got injured really badly one year.
Yeah, he got a neck injury.
My next, Chiefs. They are unfucking stoppable. Tyreek Hill, 209 receiving yards in the first quarter.
Jeez.
He did a backflip on his way to the end zone. He
Yeah.
backstrolled into the end zone because he's just too fast for the Buccaneers defenders. And I'll get to this later on my losers, but holy cow, Bruce Arians. You can't play call. They had him in single coverage with no safety help. You are not going to stop the fastest receiver in the NFL, the fastest player in the NFL, with one-on-one coverage, no safety help. I mean, it's ridiculous. So Chiefs have a day. Patrick Mahomes had like 430 yards total. Tyreek Hill, the end, he had like 280 to end the day. He didn't really play much or get the ball much because they started triple teaming him, double teaming him. Finally,
He was good.
took them 200 yards. What'd you say?
They figured out he was good by the second half.
Yeah, they figured out he was pretty fast. Not too fast, but pretty fast. Next, the Steelers. I mean, they get to play a JV squad, as Oree was saying earlier, on Wednesday. Also, plan on Wednesday, not Wednesday night, Wednesday afternoon football. 3:50 after we get out from school, we're having football to watch. I mean, it's ridiculous.
A Christmas tree. A Christmas tree. That's what's got the night slot. That's crazy.
A Christmas tree?
Yeah, that's why the game's at 3:40 because they're doing a Christmas tree at 7.
Oh, like the New York City, the one?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Steelers, congrats. You guys are 12-0, 11-0. Get to play the RG3-led Ravens. Hopefully Trace McSorley will get in, but I'm pretty sure he has COVID, so that's going to be a no-go.
Not if he has COVID.
Yeah, probably
No,
not.
put him in for the memes.
I mean, he is built different, though, so, like, maybe COVID doesn't work for him.
Yeah. And then lastly, Lions fans. I mean, you got rid of Matt Patricia. They weren't doing anything with Matt Patricia. You lost to the Texans, the 2-7 Texans, on Thanksgiving by 30 points. You lose to P.J. Walker by 20 points. I mean, Matt Patricia, come to the Giants if we lose Patrick Graham, but you're not head coaching anywhere else anytime soon, it looks like. So, Lions fans, I'm sure, are happy, and yeah.
All right, I guess that'll take me to my risers. First, I'll go Rachel Luba, man. I love this woman so much. Not only she got the vlogs now, so she's getting close with Trevor Bauer to best baseball vlog.
We ship them. We think they're a couple.
Oh, yes. We totally ship them 100%. I'm calling it now. 2 years, December 21st, they're going to get married. 2 years.
December 20. All right, put it on the calendars.
Put it on the calendar, boys. I'm telling you right now. 2 years from today.
Trevor Bauer and Rachel Bauer getting married.
Yeah, they're either going to get married or announce they're dating. I don't know which one, but either one of those.
Pretty similar.
Yeah. All right. She got verified recently on Instagram and on Twitter, so I got to give her a shout out. Also, we got Gordon Hayward, the basketball legend. No, not really, but he's getting paid a hell of a lot of money. I saw a graph that was like basketball players that got 2 different contracts of a yearly salary of over 30 mil, and it's 3 players: LeBron James,
Kevin Durant,
and fucking Gordon Hayward, baby.
Oh,
so
gosh.
he's able to stretch one All-Star appearance into just millions. I mean,
It's like in poker when you have a 3 and a 2, and they think you have two aces. Like
exactly.
Playing the bluff.
you're playing the bluff for real. For
We were talking about this earlier before the pod. I mean, the injury saved him.
Seriously, it really did. Because, I mean, if you think about it, he's able to take that injury, and then right after that, everyone thinks he's going to be the same player, and now he's getting all this money. And, I mean, he probably would have gone downhill regardless. So, I mean, good on him, man.
good on him.
Getting his bread. Other than that, I have Tyreek Hill. I know Josh kind of mentioned him, but I'm going to be specifically Tyreek Hill fantasy owners. He had a monster game, 57 points for fantasy. In our fantasy league, it single-handedly won me the game.
Single-handedly lost me mine.
I think I beat you
Against
probably. Yeah, so Tyreek Hill fantasy owners definitely are happy. They're also one of my risers. So that's all I got for risers. We doing fallers now, Eli?
Yeah, let me just mirror some of your risers. Faller, people going against Tyreek Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Another related one, Tyreek Hill is a loser because he is terrible at scouting. It was just reported probably like a good 30, 40 minutes ago, that he thought that Patrick Mahomes was quote-unquote trash after his first practice with him.
No way.
That's serious.
I mean, a lot of
No
people thought he
way.
was overdrafted.
Yeah, but it's cost.
There's no way he said that.
Yeah, I think it's funny. Pretty funny.
That's amazing.
I don't think it's like the end of the world, but I think it's fun.
No, that's hilarious.
All right, Oree, hit some of your followers.
All right, so first off, I'm just gonna rage a little here. The Ravens. I don't even know if I can call them an NFL football team at this point. I feel like the JV squad on RM could beat them. We don't have anybody.
Hey, you guys went 8-0. You guys are pretty good.
Yeah, we are pretty good. That's true. So we'd give them a run for their money, maybe even win. We don't have anybody. Like, not only do we have over 15 players injured out for the season, we have 30 people on the COVID list. We have no Lamar Jackson, no Mark Andrews, no running backs, although they got reinstated recently. But at this point, they'll find a way to get COVID in the next 24 hours. We have no offensive line, no secondary. I actually this team really infuriates me. We're so bad, and we get a game at 3:40 on a fucking Wednesday afternoon. We're literally JV is going on. We're a JV football team right now. It's ridiculous. And I don't blame the NFL for slating us at 3:40 because I don't think anybody's gonna want to watch anyway.
We're so lucky that you guys got to keep bouncing your games back. I mean, I
How
get
are we
why.
lucky?
You guys got cases even today, but think about the Broncos situation. They lost 4 of their quarterbacks, and they said, "Fuck it, you play."
Well, here's another one of my
That's because their
fathers.
cases didn't
Yours
spread.
is
That's because
different.
their
Yours
cases
is
didn't.
different. It's different, but it's still kind of lucky. You're gonna get Dobbins back. If you played even Tuesday, you wouldn't have had Dobbins.
We're still gonna lose by 40. I
Yeah.
mean, the Steelers are great, and we're not even close. And then also on my followers, the Broncos. They didn't play with a quarterback. I thought it was super unfair to let them play.
You have to.
I don't know. The NFL, I'm not gonna say they're bad with COVID because they do a lot of testing, and they've been doing a pretty decent job up to this point. But I feel like they kind of just don't care about the Broncos. If it was the Chiefs that had all their quarterbacks go out, I think that game definitely gets postponed, and I think that's kind of unfair. They kind of had to throw in the towel, and the Saints just beat up on them.
They completed more passes to the Saints than to the Broncos.
Yeah, their quarterback was 0 for 7 with a pick. It was hilarious.
1 for 7. One for 9.
1 for 9. 1 for 9.
Hey, this was the first game with no QBs on either side.
Yeah.
Taysom Hill's a quarterback, bro. Don't disrespect the man.
It's a joke. Calm down.
You better. I love Taysom Hill.
Yeah, Taysom Hill's funny. I will say the one thing that's a little cheesy is that you guys get to play next week on Tuesday. Which is you get Lamar back then.
I mean, we kind of have to have
Wait,
time
you guys
to
play on
recuperate.
Tuesday again?
We
Yeah.
play on Wednesday and then Tuesday because you can't play on Wednesday and then Sunday. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but the Steelers don't get a Tuesday. Steelers get a Monday. Why don't they get a Tuesday?
Because they're 11-0 after our game.
Come on. No, they're going to get a lot of injuries. But what else you got for your losers, your followers?
No, that's all I got. Broncos and Ravens.
All right, Josh.
All right. My losers. Carson Wentz. I mean, dude, come on. Carson Wentz just so bad. Like he doesn't know how to play. He doesn't know how to play football. Even though he was ranked third in NFC East listings for me, he still does not know how to play professional football. No one knows what he's doing out there. I feel bad for the guy. His career was ruined by all those injuries he had, and it really is unfortunate for him. But yeah, he's a loser. He was throwing dimes to the other team, throwing shit passes to his team. I mean, he might have dementia at this point. I really don't know.
I don't think he has dementia.
Yeah, that was I don't know what I was saying there. All right, next, Bruce Arians. As I was saying earlier, how do you go into a game against the Chiefs and you think, all right, Todd Bowles, what's our game plan to stop Tyreek Hill? 1-on-1 man coverage, no safety help. Great job, Todd Bowles. That's why you're the defensive coordinator. No. How do you it doesn't make sense. And then also, he's the offensive play caller. Then you also have Tom Brady, who's the GOAT. And Tom Brady, if you may have noticed, is 44 years old. He also can't throw the ball 50 yards downfield multiple times a game well. So let Tom Brady play his offense that won him 6 fucking Super Bowls and suck up your own pride, realize you have the best receiving core in the league when they're used properly, give Antonio Brown the ball more than twice, and just
Josh, you should be the coach.
Stop being a bum. Just stop being a bum. Then also my followers, Daniel Dimes. I mean, it's really unfortunate that he got injured there as we're trying to make our playoff push. Hopefully he's only missing 1 week and is back for the Cardinals. But
He literally fell after trying his best to stay on the field. My followers, Minnesota football team. Has anybody heard about their 41 cases in 3 weeks?
What?
Minnesota Vikings?
No, the Minnesota football team, the college team.
Oh,
Oh.
I have not.
41 cases in 2.5 weeks. That is unbelievable. They're falling. They're dropping like flies. But next I got Philadelphia. Or more specifically, the Philadelphia Phillies. Bryce Harper posted a picture on Instagram saying, let me pull it up. I'm struggling to find it. I'm going to look it up. But basically saying, so some backstory. The place that they play is called The Bank for some reason. Or do you know why? I don't know why, but it's called The Bank. And Bryce Harper posted a picture of himself playing in the Philly Stadium and said, missing the bank right about now. It's crazy because the Phillies also have came out and said they're short on money and can't sign JT Realmuto or other free agents. So the Phillies commented, us too, ! They really are missing the bank right now. They have no money.
Because they signed Harper to that monster contract.
Yeah, because they signed Bryce.
That's not what they meant, but I know you. Yeah.
Obviously not what they meant, but just come on, Bryce Harper's media team, pick it up. That's terrible. Missing the bank right now. 2 days after the Phillies come out and say they're actually missing the bank right now. That's crazy. That's some bad stuff. Bad stuff by the Phillies and Bryce Harper, as they've been doing for the past couple years. You can actually look at.
Gotcha.
All right. Let's talk about some wiffle ball, and then we'll do football picks and then animal sound. Not going to forget the animal sound. We've done that a couple times now. All right. The wiffle ball, Oree. 3 games of the World Series have been played.
Yep.
Talked about it a little before, some of the critiques. Talk about this series so far. So.
Well, I mean, so game 1 goes to the Wildcats. And I mean, it was just Kyle's too much. But then, I mean, because Jorgensen was trash. Jorgensen, he did not pitch well. And I've always thought Cheatham is the answer. And that's what happened in game 2 and 3. Chris Cheatham pitches both of those games, pitches flawlessly. He has a 3-run bomb in one of them to win. So then the Gators win game 2 and 3. I didn't really like this format though. The 1 game per video. It's kind of like, I think it's a little bit too much. I would have rathered it be 2 games each, and that way, if there needs to be a game 5, that is its own video as a game 5, and that'll allow them to do the extra like player interviews and extra, animations that they do in the beginning of the videos that they don't do because they only do 1 game videos. So that's kind of what I wish they would do when it comes to the formatting. Gameplay has been fine. I don't really like the Gators, so I hope the Wildcats win, but it doesn't look too good with Cheatham playing so well.
Yeah, I think they figured them out, especially with the new I guess phase of the league, or new era of the league. The rookies and just everybody overall stepped up their game, and if you want to throw a strike, you throw a strike, especially with the 2 best teams. And one of the players on the Wildcats, Ryan Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a swinger. And
no.
They would pitch around Kyle. They would pitch around Nick Saylor. And then they'd get to Ryan Kelly, and he'd strike out. He'd watch balls right down the middle. And that's really been their game plan so far, the Gators. And it's been working these last 2 games that they've used this. And if you don't know what we're talking about Major League Wiffle Ball, look them up on YouTube. They're a good channel. Pretty small, but they're a good channel.
Great channel.
And it's like pro sports, like a lower, less sophisticated, modern way to show quote unquote pro sports.
Yeah, really interesting. But going back to Ryan Kelly, and kind of talking about the evolution of the league, as more pitchers throw strikes, there are obviously going to be less walks. That's just pretty common sense. But what Ryan Kelly was so good at was getting walks, taking pitches, because a lot of batters will strike out swinging. They'll swing at a lot of balls. But, Kelly didn't do that. But now they're just going to throw strikes to Ryan and see if he can hit it, and he usually can't. He's almost an automatic out at this point, and I really do wonder if Kyle ends up switching him for someone else.
Other guys don't seem into it, though.
I mean,
Rock and Aguilar, neither of them have been to any of the games.
Yeah, I would say Purok is, he would be great instead of Kelly, but I don't think he wants to play, to be honest.
I think he's playing college ball.
Yeah.
Is this just amongst their friends? They get paid to do this and stuff.
I think they're getting a decent amount of money because they have merch, a couple sponsors, YouTube revenue, and I think they're paying a couple of the people a little bit of money.
Probably just the superstars.
Yeah, like Warda. Kyle's definitely getting paid.
Kyle owns the channel though, so
Kyle owns it, so he's getting paid a decent. He's getting paid almost a living, I'd say.
Yeah, and then Coughlin's obviously getting paid.
Yeah, they definitely. I want to see him get up to 1 million subscribers. I want to see him take off, really take off.
Because it's a really interesting channel, and the reason I really like it is because the content itself is extremely consistent. If you like their content, you're going to like every single video.
Yeah.
Right? There's not a video you're not going to like. But, unlike other YouTubers where, some videos flop, obviously. But if you don't like their stuff, obviously you won't like it. But I think there's a much bigger market. It's kind of surprising to me that they're still relatively small. They have
200,000 followers yet.
Yeah, I would expect them to have 500K. They've been going at it for a while, and it's really, really good quality.
Yeah, I said it once, and I'm going to say it again. They are one of the only channels that will get better as they grow. They will become more of a professional league, maybe add contracts. As they grow, they will become a better and better channel. With money, with just all aspects of it.
Yeah, it'll be really interesting to see how that grows because the kind of basis of the channel was just kids playing wiffle ball. So, these kids grow up and now they're more towards adulthood, but a lot of them still live in Michigan, still go to college or, have a summer job or something like that. But, whenever they move away and they start losing like a good majority of players, you're going to have to get a lot of new players in and then the league's going to look completely different. But I think Kyle's like a really, really smart dude that knows what he's doing. So I think the league is in with him.
Yeah, we talked about it before, and we could talk about that later. But right now, Josh, do they keep FaceTiming you?
Yep.
Gosh. Let's do some quick picks. Some NFL football pick'ems. This will be our second week doing it. First week, I went 4-1. Josh went 3-2. We're adding Oree. We're doing each pick 4 games now. But Josh was mad because the line moved. It was a big buzz going around. A lot of people had the over. It was at the point that they had bet it. It was, what was it, Josh? What did you say it was?
When we picked, I guess it was -5 for the Seahawks, but then by the time it was game time, it was -6.5. Then Eli chose the -5 and then won because they lost or they only won by 6.
Yep. Yeah, since we're doing this earlier in the week, the lines obviously haven't moved as much yet. So,
yeah,
I got lucky with that one. But all right, so we'll go in rotating order. Oree, since you're new, you will go first, and you will pick which game you want, and we'll do this just like a draft, and we'll each pick 4 games, and we'll see who wins. And
all right, so
you can't pick the Baltimore Ravens game.
Okay, I'm not taking the Ravens. I'm not touching that game. But I'll go Packers will cover over the Eagles. They're at -7 at this point, so I think they'll easily win by more.
they're not -7. They're -9.5.
What?
What are you?
Dude, are you looking on ESPN?
Yeah.
I'm looking. I'll be the tiebreaker.
It says Green Bay -9.5.
Is it -9.5?
I'm going with Josh here. Let me look.
All right. I might be wrong here. I'm
Man,
not.
trying to cheat the
Green
system.
Bay -9.5. You want it or you leaving it?
Man, trying to cheat the damn system.
Okay, I want it.
All right, you got Green Bay -9. Josh, you go next, and then we'll rotate the order. Next.
I'll take New Orleans -3.
Who are they playing?
Falcons.
You betted against the Falcons last time. How'd that go for you?
Not too well. The Raiders aren't the Saints.
The Raiders are not the Saints.
Tell you that much.
I'm intrigued to take that game. I'm very intrigued to take that game, but I'm going Tennessee -5.5.
You're taking the -5.5 on that?
Against the Browns. I do not believe in the Browns. I'm not a believer in the Browns.
Oree, back up to you.
All right, I'm gonna take the Colts to cover over the Texans.
What's the line?
I'm seeing 2.5. I might be wrong.
Indianapolis -3.
All right, I'm still taking it.
Okay, wait. What are you looking at, Oree?
I'm on Sporting News.
Well,
Look, go on the ESPN app.
what is this Samsung bullshit that you are?
Damn it.
What is this Samsung?
Stop flaming me. We got 4 picks. You can fix mine.
Josh.
I'll take Lions +3 against the Bears.
Underdog. Lions +3. Against the Bears. Yeah, I like that. I do like that.
I think the firing will give them a new spark.
I'm intrigued to take the Vikings. I like the Vikings here. And
For the Patriots game, it says it's even. What does that even mean?
that means, oh shit, I should bet that.
No, but who do you bet on then? Just money line, pretty much.
Yeah, you've just bet in the money line. Oh, I'm taking the Patriots. Thank you, Josh.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's slight. That's just a money line.
You take Patriots? I would have taken the Chargers.
Well, you're not me.
Dude, what?
Yes.
You are tripping balls that you're going to bet against Bill Belichick.
Patriots suck, man.
You're not only betting against Bill Belichick, you're betting for Anthony Lynn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking the smart guy over the dumb guy any day of the week. Or your third pick. What are you putting in?
All right, I'm gonna take. I'll take the Raiders to cover against the Jets.
What's the line for you?
-8.
All right, that's what it is for us.
All right, there you go.
I'll take Cardinals -3 over the Rams. I mean, no, Rams -3 over the Cardinals. Rams -3 over the Cardinals.
Rams are the – wow, I didn't expect that. All right.
Rams are the favorite, yeah.
So the Rams – wait, what is their initial? LA. LAR.
Yeah.
LAR, what's the line?
Cardinals.
Cardinals. I thought you were taking the Rams.
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams over the Cardinals.
What's the line?
Oh, -3.
-3. All right, my formatting got fucked up. Wait, give me – someone buy time.
Is it said -3 or -3?
I think it's -3. It sounds shorter and it sounds more sports gambling-ish. And just to remind you guys, we are not actually betting on this.
Yeah.
No, okay. We're not. I like Minnesota. Minnesota -9.5 against the Jags. Yeah, it's minus. You say minus.
All right. I'll take 49ers to beat the Bills.
What's the line, Josh?
Where is it? Buffalo -3. So you're taking Niners +3?
Yeah.
I like that one. I do like that one. I'm not a Bills guy. Sorry, Ella. Josh.
I'm taking Bengals +11.5 against the Dolphins.
That was my next one.
They're gonna put up a fight, I think.
Their special
Throw
teams
back?
pretty nice. Bengals, what is it, Josh?
+11.5 against the Dolphins.
11.5. Jeez.
Yup.
They're
Did they
getting
have Burrow back?
Nope. Out for the year.
What?
Dude, you didn't know that?
I thought he was out for like 1 week. What?
Bro, he tore his ACL.
Yours ACL, MCL, and other ligaments. You're crazy.
Bro, they
Yo,
should have benched him
Trevor
earlier.
Yeah, no, he was in a bad spot.
Bad spot.
Yeah, I did not like that for him. All right, looking through these last ones, who do I get? Obviously, since we're picking more games, there will be more underdogs selected and more risky picks, which we like.
Take the Chiefs. Take the Chiefs. Take the Chiefs.
Oh, there's
2-touchdown spread.
jeez, that's tough.
Hey, they lost to the Saints 31-3.
I am intrigued to go with. I want to go Seahawks, but I don't want to do that. I'll go Seahawks. Seattle -10. I bet it. Yeah, Seattle -10.
Yeah, Colt McCoy. Yikes.
Yeah. All right. So I'll read them out real quick. Josh, New Orleans -3, Detroit +3, Rams -3, Cincinnati +11, Eli, Tennessee -5.5, New England even, Minnesota -9.5, 10, Seattle -10.5, and Oree with a 0-0 record, first week, debuting. Green Bay -9.5, Indianapolis -3, Las Vegas -8, and the 49ers +3.
Yeah.
Animal sound of the week to close out the podcast.
All right, here we go, boys.
Look,
As always, I'm gonna come up with you with the noise. It's early, it's 2, so either early or late. So we gotta keep it low key quiet, but I'll do my best. Here we go. All right. What animal makes that noise?
a piece of Velcro.
That's not an animal.
I
Mm.
have no idea.
I want to say duck, but that's too obvious, I feel like.
You got to remember, whatever you think it is, it's not.
Dog.
No, that's. Oh no, that's a gorilla.
Gorilla and dog. All right, Josh, I don't know how the fuck you got that. It's a dog.
Holy, yes, sir. Hey, that's my second one I've got.
Yeah, you're at 2. Is Eli at 1?
I was still at 1.
Eli's got 1.
That's
All right,
dope.
boys, and now I will try to recreate.
Love to hear it. Love to hear
There
it.
you go, boys.
All right, that will close out the podcast, boys. Any last words before we officially end it?
Stay safe.
Yeah, stay safe.
Peace out.
In my head and he broke. I'm missing a lot.
Det går mycket bra att duscha ett badkar.
Riktigt bad någon gång.
Det ska jag ha klart för.
Riktigt bad någon gång.
Det ska jag ha klart för.
Riktigt bad någon gång.
Klart för.
Bad någon gång.
Klart för.
Bad.
Klarna, Swedish for smoother shopping.
Underdog.
Before we move on, I'd like to give a quick ad read to Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast, and let me explain. It's free. Their creation tools allow you to use to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you, and it will be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money on your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.